All right, family. Black Power. Black Power is the truth hour with General Sarah Soon said he kick back, get your mind ready for some information that's guaranteed to be heavy. That's right, family. We're excited and delighted to be accepting members to the Sarah Soon said YouTube page, a dynamic page. Y'all know what it is. Black Power frequency and energy. You're feeling that frequency and energy. You should become a member today. Link right down in the video description. It'll be in the chat room. It says join. Click that link. You'll get a video introduction rundown on the memberships, what they entail. You see one you like, you should most definitely join. Even if you don't, I appreciate your presence here at the Sarah Soon City YouTube page. Continue to engage, continue to advance. That's right, family. Ring the alarm, KingSeti.com, online marketplace, official General Sarah Soon City DVD lectures, t-shirts, tank tops, hoodies, African and Kemetic jewelry, holistic tonics and remedies, home decor, accessories for every room in the house. 25% off selected items at this time. Save and shop. Shop and save. KingSeti.com. That's right, family. Pull the fire alarm. GeneralSeti.com. SETI University. Over 1,200 videos of pure heat fire presented by General SETI himself. Plus supplemental, but also monumental and instrumental research material, documentaries, lectures from the grandmaster teachers and advanced researchers, plus an overview from General SETI on those master teachers, documentaries, lectures, giving you 360 degrees of pure African wisdom and knowledge that cannot be compared to no other website on the planet. That's right. And family, everybody knows SETI popping on Patreon, BPC making noise. We never come, exclusive live stream, too hot to handle on YouTube, or just so exquisite. We keep it for our family on Patreon. And of course, I keep a lot of obscure subjects that that I don't touch on, on YouTube. So I go to into the deep well of wisdom, and you understand what I'm saying, to show the family on Patreon and members of YouTube, just the same. You know what I'm saying? They have access to a deeper wisdom, and I want you to get access. Become a member, become a patron today, and gain that access so that you could put your hand down in a treasure chest of wisdom and knowledge that cannot be compared to no other platform on the planet. Make sure you subscribe to all my YouTube channels, King SETI, General SETI, Sarah Soon SETI. Rock that notification bell. Get a video a thumbs up. Like it because you love it. Share it with your family and friends, and comment. Just don't say nothing stupid, because I will ban your ass. That's right, family. Now, let's deal. God created the universe with the language of niggas. But it's true. Family. And I know it as wild as it sounds. You see what I'm saying? As wild as it sounds, it's true. You see? And so we're going to break it down for your family, give you nothing but the facts, the artifacts and the facts to black it up. You understand? Do your research. You'll find out that it is what it is. And when you find out, then you will know that you are the Almighty, that you are the primordial, that you are first in the order. You're prime in the order. And you cannot undo the cosmic or understanding of reality and existence. You cannot do that. You out of order when you do that. Okay, and so let's get you back in order. If you're out of order, let's get you back in order. Now, how do we know this? Now, number one, let me get in here. Let me go to work. There we go. See, this is critical. This is real critical. Where is that at? I need to have this right front row. Here you go, right here. Front row and center. I need to have this up here front row. I shouldn't be looking for this. I need to keep this available at all times. And I gave this reference. I gave this reference on one of my shorts. And the goddamn Cro-Magnon Neanderthal say, give reference. I gave you the goddamn reference. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Motherfucker couldn't, it was too much for him. You know, when I gave it to him, you know, the motherfucker, you know, that, you know, they ain't got no third eye. So that just really put his ass on standby. That motherfucker didn't know how to react, you see. But let's deal with it. Let's deal with it. Let me use this. Oh, I don't know why I did that. Okay. Then they got this down here too. I ain't even touch on that. Yeah, this shit right here, crazy. I didn't even bring that up, but you know what I'm saying? You know, as wicked as they is about the shit that they say about black people in that damn Torah is ridiculous. Okay, and so what are we talking about? Matter of fact, I'm on the wrong. Let me get on the right one. Okay, I'm on the right one now. Now let's deal with this because we got the latest ramifications out now of what this means. Matter of fact, let me get the language of Canaan. Let me get the language of Canaan. Let me get the language of Canaan so I know exactly which one it was. Yeah, wait a minute. Okay, Isaiah 19:18. That's what it is. Okay. Isaiah 19:18. I want to get that. Let's go to work. You see, we're gonna make this work. This is very powerful information. Come on, Isaiah. Come on, Isaiah. I know you're up in here. Okay, that's Ezekiel. They say don't take nothing from the Canaanite, but it got everywhere you see the L, you see the Canaanite. God said don't take nothing from the Canaanite. And you see L all through the book. You know they fail. You know they fail like a motherfucker. Took the God, everything. You know, I wish these motherfuckers would come up in here talking dumb. Tighten their ass up. Bring me another Hebrew Israelite for the night. Bring me another one. Please sacrifice his ass to me. Give me a sacrifice. All right, there you go. There you go, family. Send me a goddamn Hebrew Israelite up in here so I can sacrifice his ass. Yeah, all right. Now, so I can break this down to you. Y'all remember that Isaiah 19:18. Okay. Because you know, in the Bible, I want to be clear about something. Nowhere in the Bible does it say anything about a Hebrew language. It don't say that. It says in Isaiah 19:18, it says, in that day shall 5 cities in the land of Egypt speak the language of Canaan and swear to the Lord of hosts, one shall be called the city of destruction. I'm going to go over it again just for in that day, Isaiah 19:18. Mark that, keep it, write it down. In that day shall 5 cities in the land of Egypt speak the language of Canaan and swear to the Lord of hosts, One shall be called the city of destruction. They never ever in the Bible say anything about a Hebrew language because they did not have one. The language, the alphabet and the language that they are using is Canaanite. Okay, God said don't take nothing. Took their language, took all of that. Took all of that. Took their homes, took their culture. They didn't even, if they, see the thing is, Jerusalem. I'm on the talk now. That which is Jebus. Okay, and they say it. Jebus is a son of Canaan. Let's talk about this. Let's talk. I want y'all to hear the ramifications. See, I'm the type of nigga, you don't let me, because I ragdoll you. You see, I look, when it comes to history, I'm a hit man. Shit. I ain't gonna say because they'll say, oh, this nigga, he wild. God damn it, I'm a hit man. Shit, when it comes to history. You understand what I'm saying? Now it says, now this coming out the Talmud. Now I got this out of Dr. Ben's book. I backed it up. I went online to the Babylonian Talmud, and it was there. It did not change. So I'm guaranteeing you that's what it is. And so, I got it out of Dr. Ben's book, Dr. Yosef Ben Yochanan, the African origins of Western religions under the Judaism, the chapter on Judaism, and you can go in there and find that. But I think Dr. Ben got it, but I know it's in there for sure. Okay. And it speaks. This is the curse of Canaan in the Babylonian Talmud. Now I cannot beget the fourth son, whose children I would have ordered to serve you and your brothers. Therefore, it must be Canaan, your firstborn, whom they enslave. And since you have disabled me, doing ugly things in the blackness of night, Canaan's children shall be born ugly and black. Okay? Canaan's children shall be born ugly and black. Who is Canaan's children? Jebus, which is Jerusalem. We just talked about Heth and the Hittites. That's his children. Sidon, the Phoenicians. That's his children. That's where you get phonetics. You see, and it said that the Carthaginians came from the Canaanites. That's what they say. Sidon, you see, Bethlehem, Zion, that's also theirs. You see, that's also from the Canaanite. Zion, Jebus, Jerusalem, Bethlehem, all of those are cities that were in Canaan, named after Canaanites. Okay, so that's what we need to understand. So Canaan's children shall be born ugly and black. Who is Canaan? Matter of fact, let's deal with this. Let's see who the biblical dictionary say the Canaanites is. Let's clear some shit up real quick. See who they say they is. So we can understand this. Okay. The fourth son. See, now in the biblical dictionary it said the fourth son of Ham. Okay. The fourth son of Ham. We do. Okay, let's go down here. Let's get into it. Okay. The Canaanites, inhabitants of Canaan. Canaan is the fourth son of Ham and the father of Sidon, which became the Phoenicians, his firstborn, and Heth. I talked about that in modern day Turkey, the Hittite and the Jezebite, which Jerusalem is named after, and the Amorite. Now the Jezebite, see, that's very significant because when you talk about Jerusalem, see, sometimes they say Jerusalem, sometimes they just say Salam. You see Salem, you see, peace. And so Melchizedek was the king. I believe he was the king of Salem. You see, he was a king of Salem. You see, and so he was also an Amorite. Amorite also. Okay, and so we understand that Salem spelled backwards is Melis, which in Greek means black, period. Melas, the exact, spell it backwards, Melas, Salem, and is black. No doubt about it. And the fact that the man's name is male, melanin Chilzadek. You see, we got to understand that this is an occult understanding that this is melanin, black divinity, solar mythos. Okay, we got to understand that. And so we're talking about his children, even the hermaphrodite. Now the hermaphrodite, and we'll have to get off into that because was far north, in damn near in Turkey, to show you that the black, and in his name is Ham. So we know that it was black. Okay, so we just want to stress who the Canaanites are. Okay, now let's come back. Oh, matter of fact, I should have, wait a minute, let me see something. See if let me see if I copy down and paste it. Let me see. I did. I don't know why I did that. I should have copied and pasted it. Matter of fact, let me see. It should be. Where's the other one? Okay, it's right here anyway. I'll just bring it over. Just bring it right on over. Okay. And it says, Canaan's children shall be born ugly and black. Moreover, because you twisted your head around to see my nakedness, your grandchildren's hair shall be twisted into kinks and their eyes red. Again, because your lips jested at my misfortune, there shall swell. They describe everything on the black man. And because you neglected my nakedness, they shall go naked, and their male members shall be shamefully elongated. God damn. They say shamefully. Motherfucker shame. Motherfucker, you know. Yeah. Men of this race are called Negroes. Their forefather Canaan commanded them to love theft and fornication, to be banded together in the hatreds of their masters, and to never tell the truth. The original inhabitants of the land that you today call Israel, Palestine, in there before there. Let me see. That's right. Here we talk about Ham. Under Ham, it also speaks about Canaan. It says Cush, Mizraim, and Punt are the progenitors of the tribe that peopled Africa, and Canaan, the Negro, according to the Babylonian Talmud, became the father of those that principally occupied Phoenicia and Palestine. That's exactly what it said, family. That's exactly what it said. Let us bring that on down here. Let us say amen. Can it say amen just one more time? One more time for the niggas, the Canaanite niggas. We want to, you know, can I get an amen? Can I get an Amen Ra? One more time, family. Yeah, see? Yeah, let's put that on down here. And so again, so it said, nah, I brains this shit up because I'm cracking my goddamn side, because it says, wait a minute. Which one am I on? Okay, I did. I brought on. Okay, I was wondering. I know I didn't have any. Okay, and so now this is what you got to understand why I brought this out, because God created the universe with the language of niggas. You see, ain't nobody giving this shit up like this, man. I'm giving this shit and showing you what they say. See, when you speak, see, because they running. See, they didn't want, see what it is. They didn't want even though they didn't already said Ham is black. How in the fuck is you gonna curse Canaan black when his father already, his name already mean black? Yeah, yeah, already mean black. And when y'all say when you see, even when we talk about Amen is Haman. You see what I'm saying? Listen to me. Wait a minute. I don't want y'all to think black. When you look at Amen, the black god, men, you see they pitch black. So even the word Haman, Hammon, is Amen. The E, the O, it don't make no difference. You see? It don't make no difference. We talked about that. That's why I say I'm gonna have to go in on Baal Haman. This is the research. I got the references just the same. They know this. I showed you the other day when they showed it was the H in Amun, Hamun. They know this. They know who it is. Okay. Now what we're trying to establish here is when they talk about the Kabbalah, you see, and like I say again, and I'm gonna get this, and I'm gonna cut this, I'm gonna edit this shit out. And the guy that was doing the documentary on the Kabbalah, you know, he was listening to this rabbi, and he says that God created the universe by speaking it, and it's not just the words, it's the letters. It ain't just the words, it's the letters. The individual letters mean a lot. You see what I'm saying? Not just the individual letters mean a lot. You see? And he said that God, you know, used these divine letters, and he created whatever he created the word, and he spoke it. And whatever he spoke, it came into existence. And so, and the guy that was doing, who was the researcher, the interviewer, he asked the rabbi, he said, well, if God spoke the universe into existence, what language did he use? And the rabbi say, of course, it was Hebrew. I say, damn. You see, now I'm giving you some shit. He say it's Hebrew. The Hebrew ain't got no goddamn language. The Hebrew ain't got no language. It says in Isaiah 19 that it was the language of Canaan. Now when you place this in chronology, that's in you and I, you know, I'm a debater. You know, by nature, I'm gonna debate. I'm gonna come up with some shit based off of what y'all done gave me, and I'm gonna fuck it up. I'm gonna make, you know, I'm gonna destroy you with your own lies and shit, and the shit that you do. Nah, you got to understand this. How? Because we know that it's Canaan, it's Canaanite. Even if it was Hebrew, but it's not Hebrew. It's Canaanite. How could you create the universe in the language of the Canaanite before the Canaanite was even created to have a goddamn language? You see, you done created the universe with the language of Canaanites. The alphabet. The Hebrews didn't have an alphabet. See, that's very significant. See, because the phonetics, this is where you get Phoenicia. You get the phonetics. Even one of their cities, Byblos. Byblos means papyrus. You see? Papyrus. And when they do Phoenician, is nothing but Demotic. If you know the different alphabets of ancient Egypt, you got the pictorial, you got the hieratic, you got the demotic. The demotic is the lowest level common for the commoners. So Phoenician come out of the demotic. You see what I'm saying? And this is where they get their letters from. You see? So you mean to tell me that God, what did he do? Did he look into the future? He looked into the future and retrieved the language of the Canaanites before they was ever created and spoke the universe into existence. Y'all got to make this shit make sense, man. Y'all got to make this shit make sense. See, there is no Hebrew. I'm going to say it again. That there is no Hebrew. They did not have an alphabet, and Moses didn't even speak Canaanite. You understand what I'm saying? The only language that he ever knew was the Egyptian. So and I asked him, I say, well, man, listen here, don't play no games with me. Because I'm not gonna give you no room to breathe. Okay? Now you understand that Moses was learned in all the wisdom of the Egyptians. Said he was learned in all the wisdom of the Egyptians. So that don't leave no room for nothing to be left out. Language, writing, religion, and everything. He was learned in all the wisdom of the Egyptian. He was trained in Egypt for 40 years as a priest, as royalty. You see what I'm saying? And so we know that he spoke. We know all of this is parables. Understand that no man named Moses ever walked the planet Earth. We know this. But let's stick to the story because we could destroy them in their own house. So he spoke Egyptian. He wrote Egyptian. And Moses really he only lived in one other country other than Egypt. And that was Midian. And the Bible say they was Cushites because he married Zipporah, which was the daughter of Jethro, the high priest of Midian. Jethro, he marries his daughter Zipporah, and his brother Aaron and his sister Miriam ridiculed her because she was a Cushite. You see, and God cursed Miriam and turned her ass white. You see what I'm saying? And Moses prayed to God, say, please have mercy on her. You understand what I'm saying? She didn't know. Please, God, turn Miriam. If he turned her white, and he told Moses, stick your hand in your now. See, and once you understand that they telling so many lies, and see, this is why Walter Williams got on their ass about that Hyksos, the Hyksos and shit. See, because they needed to have somebody in there that so they can say, okay, this is who the Egyptians called the Hebrews, and this is another reason why they had to have the Hyksos in the Egyptian history, because Moses was raised as Pharaoh's grandson. You see, so how in the fuck is he gonna be raised as the Pharaoh's grandson if he don't look like the damn Pharaoh? So that's why these niggas are like this other nigga talking about we Shemitic, we Semitic. Motherfucker, what the fuck is you talking about? This man was Moses. He was from the tribe of Levi. He was raised as the Pharaoh goddamn grandson. So what the fuck does that mean? Oh shit, I'm Semitic. Bitch, nigga, you is out of your mind. You is confused, nigga. That shit don't mean nothing. This man was raised in Pharaoh's house, so he had to look like him. Okay? And so the fact is, because Moses was raised in Pharaoh, and then when and I'm gonna let me finish that point, because I tend to be trying to finish 6 points at one time. And because Moses looked like Pharaoh, they had to have some way to make him white, because Ain't no way. We just said Ham is black. He was raised in, black principle, and so he had to be black. So what they did is say that Moses or Joseph's but they ain't trying to say Moses. They can't even say Moses. They were saying during the time of Joseph. This is when the Hyksos supposedly took over. You see what I'm saying? They supposedly took over this, that, and the third. But it still don't equate to Moses being raised in the house, looking just like, and here this man, the Pharaoh, and said, kill all the Hebrew babies, and then he ends up raising one in his own house. So he obviously, it couldn't be no way to tell the difference between the goddamn Hebrew and the Egyptian. It couldn't have been no way. You see? Couldn't have been no way. But this is the last thing that I want to say, because Moses never knew no other nation. He was raised in Egypt, and he was not allowed to go into Canaan. Joshua took the Israelites into Canaan. Moses was never allowed to go into Canaan because he forsake God. God told him to do something. The people was thirsty, and God told Moses to go and strike them. But Moses took the credit for himself. Instead of giving it to God, he took credit for one of the miracles for himself. That's really what it boiled down to. He took and did not give credit to God for the miracle. And so God banned Moses from going into the land of Canaan. And it says that he buried Moses in, some grave. God buried Moses. You see? Now, why is that important? Because I say, well, shit, if Moses is the author of the first 5 books of the Bible, it says the book of Moses, Genesis, Exodus, Leviticus, Deuteronomy, Numbers. What language did? Because God say he told Moses to write a book. He say, write a book. And so these books is supposedly written. We know that is not true. Don't argue that. We know it's not true. But it says that God told Moses to write a book. He didn't know no other language but ancient Egyptian. So when he wrote the first 5 books of the Bible, the question, because he didn't even go into Canaan. So he didn't even know Canaanite. He never entered into Canaan. You see, so I asked the Hebrews, I say, well, what language did Moses write the Bible in? And if the motherfucker say Hebrew, slap that motherfucker. Slap his ass. You understand what I'm saying? Slap his ass for being a liar. Don't let nobody lie to you in your goddamn face like that. Take this information. Take what I said. Go over it. Write it down. Use it. Remember where you got it from. Hurt these niggas. Hurt these niggas. Man, listen here. I was watching this one video. I believe I ain't gonna call the name out. And it was a young brother. He said that the young brother wanted to shoot the motherfucking Hebrew. I say, but they the one named the video. So I say, what happened? And the young cat was debating back and forth with the Hebrew. And he said the black woman was God. Yeah, man. And it sounded like the nigga, young brother, had been watching some Sadie. And you could tell that Hebrew nigga was mad. He was mad. Man, the young brother hurting. You could tell, you could see the nigga, the Hebrew face had got this gruntle. I say, damn. And when I heard the young brother, I say, that young brother heard some Sadie. That young nigga has some Sadie on his mind. I say, yeah, okay. All right. Yeah, all right. Yeah. See, that information is still out there, is reverberating. Whether he got it from directly from me or not, that's my frequency, nigga. That's my frequency. You understand? From the time I came, you understand what I'm saying, to now. You understand when I spit it, damn near 20 some years ago. You understand? 25, that shit still reverberate. It's just like when you go to the Grand Canyon and you say Black Power, and that shit say Black Power, Black Power, Black Power. And it keep going on. That frequency is still reverberating around this planet. I want to appreciate and thank you for being here. You understand what I'm saying? We still on tonight. The general is on. I want to teach tonight. Is that all right? Can I teach tonight, family? Yeah. 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 What family talking about out there? Yeah. Oh, yeah. Appreciate it, family. Oh, yeah. You know I got the God calling on there. You already know, man. Ain't nothing but 100. You know what it is, family. You know I got to keep my collar. You see what I'm saying? Get you one, family. Go to KingSeti.com. Let me get this out the way. Yeah. Yeah. Look at that. The fearless God of the universe, the beloved. Grandmaster Dr. Khalid Abdul Muhammad. May the ancestors bless his spirit for eternity. May the ancestor bless his soul for eternity. One of the greatest of all time, man. I love him so. I love him so. I thank you, family, for being here tonight. This is General Sarah Soon said. He said, hey, arm yourself with knowledge. Bang on that wicked ass beat daily. Liberation through African education and confrontation. Black power.